Okay, so to kind of go like along with our theme today, I found a list of celebrities that are reportedly nice and reportedly rude.
Oh, okay.
I'm here for it. I love these things. I don't know why.
Same. I was like, that's kind of a fun thing to start on. So, okay. Some of these might surprise you guys. Do you want me to start with the rude or the nice?
Nice.
Nice?
Let's go rude.
All right. Yeah, because we're going to like just hit them when they're down. Okay. Reportedly nice celebrities according to fans and or people that have worked with them.
Okay.
On a professional capacity. So we have Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, Oprah, like Oprah Winfrey, Angelina Jolie.
Wait, not the other Oprah.
I don't know if people are like naming their kid Oprah these days.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's kind of
she's
surprising.
nice?
Yeah. LeBron James. Is that surprising?
That's
I don't know if I
true.
believe that.
I don't think so.
I actually,
Spoiler, he's on my list.
is he really?
I have some real beef with him.
Well, like these are people that had like actual like interactions with them, and like there's like tweets to go along with like, oh, just met LeBron James at the grocery store, and he like signed an autograph. And it's like because some celebrities will be like the other ones I was reading about, they literally will just look at those fans and just be like, I don't want to talk to you. And so like these are people that like fans have come up to them and like they feel like, okay, that was a pleasant interaction. So like the Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, Oprah like did not surprise me.
Hayden Christensen.
But
Rip.
Angelina Jolie and LeBron James surprised me with this one. Okay, then we have David Tennant, who I don't know if you guys know who he is off the top of your head. He was Barty Crouch Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amongst other things he's been in. Which I was actually very happy to hear that he's nice because I was like, good, I want to meet him. Steve Carell, Sean Astin, aka Samwise.
Oh,
yeah, I know. I was like, I love him. Michael J. Fox,
okay.
Dolly Parton,
I love
Rainn
Dolly.
Wilson from he's Dwight from The Office.
Oh yeah.
Keanu Reeves, Samuel L. Jackson,
Really?
yeah, Hugh Jackman, also on the list.
Okay.
Hayden Panettiere, Jason Momoa, Ryan Reynolds, Guy Fieri, Danny DeVito, Jack Black, and Ludacris. So I'm sure there's other nice celebs out there, but this is the list that BuzzFeed came up with. So I was like, all right. Reportedly rude. Are you guys ready? Some of them might surprise you. Okay. Mike Myers.
Don't know who that is.
The Cat in the Hat. Like they tried to do what the Grinch with Jim Carrey was with the Cat in the Hat, and he was the Cat in the Hat.
Okay.
He's also the voice of Shrek.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say, isn't he
way.
the voice of Shrek? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Christian Bale.
That doesn't surprise
Yeah, I
me.
can see that.
Chevy Chase. He's the dad from National Lampoon, whatever, the Christmas movie. Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Leah Michelle, who's Rachel from Glee.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Same. I could tell. Bill Murray. Yeah, I was surprised about that one, but not really. Julia Roberts for you, Heidi. I was like,
Just more beef.
Edward Norton.
I don't know who that is.
He was the bad guy in spoiler alert. Glass Onion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
aka the original Hulk.
He looks like my
he
old
has
boss.
a face of just a jerk.
Yeah,
so
he looks like a jerk. Yeah,
it may just be the movie.
Jerks
thing,
play
but-
jerks.
Yeah.
Like Tom Felton. Just kidding.
yeah.
I hear he's actually super
Yeah,
nice.
Tom
Yeah, I was
Felton
gonna
seems
say.
really nice, actually.
I would want to meet him too. Okay, Jennifer Lopez. No surprise to
Yeah.
me. Russell Crowe.
Oh, that's sad.
Who's
I like
that?
him.
The
The Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Oh.
Les Mis. I'm trying to list
Yeah.
other things that you might know him in. Yeah. James Corden.
Okay.
Just-
Remind me. Really?
He's the talk show host, the Late Late Show. Yeah, he had like a huge thing come out on TikTok a few months ago
Oh, James Corden. Okay.
where a waitress basically said that he was very rude and was like, "How dare you speak to me? Don't you know who I am?" Like, I don't know.
Interesting.
Like how people portray celebs in like TV shows to like make fun of them. That's how he acted. So very disappointing. Tobey Maguire. But
Yeah.
hold on, I think he's on this list.
I remember you talking about this.
Yeah, I think it's justified though. Like he had for the longest time paparazzi just like ambushing him, and so I feel like I would be the same way. I'd be mean. He cussed a lot of people out. Like
Just like, leave me alone, you know? Like, I'm just trying to live my life.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
yeah, and like Justin Bieber is also on this list. And he, like, basically the same thing. It's because fans came to his house and bothered him.
But I also
So,
heard that like it bothered him, but there was also a time where he was like, guys, like this is my house.
Yeah, I told that story.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like, just don't come here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, this is my
So
space.
it's justified.
You wouldn't like it if people came to your house unannounced and like stormed your door.
I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
So, okay, Megan Fox,
Oh, she's on my list.
Madonna.
That does not surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me either. She's the
Madonna
queen
girl.
of pop. And then,
Yeah.
last but not least, I guess, Rachel Ray, but she's irrelevant.
Rachel Ray.
Really?
Is she
Rachel
the, like
the cook?
the
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She just has one of those faces.
highly about her.
Takes it out on those vegetables. I don't know.
It's
Funny.
do you know who I am? She's
Oh,
at the Olive
interesting.
Garden. Do you know who I am? I am Rachel. I can make this better. I feel like that's...
Go make it better. Don't go.
I'm
ruin
not-
somebody
that's
else's
not-
wonderful
So you're
story.
telling me they didn't have any other cooks on that list?
No,
Right.
that's just like random,
Gordon
like
Ramsay?
20.
Yeah, like Gordon Ramsay.
I feel like Gordon Ramsay's notably nice to people, though.
He actually, yeah, like that's his like character on shows is
Yeah.
to be mean. But like in person, I hear he's actually like a really nice person.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Not that like I know him, but I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna back him up. He's really
yeah,
cool.
I was surprised Simon Cowell wasn't on the list for the same reason, but I
But
would
he's-
assume that's a character that they, or
He's
the
like,
role that they
yeah,
play.
like when he's like in his professional opinion, he can be kind of rude. But when it's actually like a personal situation, I feel like he's nice.
Yeah.
But I was actually gonna say with Rainn Wilson, one of my friends, she's a huge Office fan, and somehow her parents figured out a way to get in contact with him, and he like posted a video message where he was like "Happy birthday" and like said her name and was like talking to her. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, I know that you could do that now with celebs if they're
You
on.
pay like so
What's
much.
what's the?
I don't think they paid though.
Oh,
Well, again with the stories I was reading about him, a lot of people said that he's just very nice and doesn't make you feel like you have to rush out to like I feel like when you meet a celeb, it's like, oh, hello, hi, thank you, like, can I take a picture? And then you leave. But he like apparently like wants to converse with people and like takes the time. And so that honestly scored some points with me.
Oh, he and Billie Eilish. Have
Yeah.
you heard that?
She's a huge Office fan.
conversation. Yeah. And she was like, she's Billie Eilish and she has language, you know? And he was like, whoa, like, he was like calling her out on it. Like let's tone this down a little bit. It was funny.
I love
but like
him.
in a nice way.
Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of The Office as a whole, but that definitely was like,
I
all
feel
right.
like that whole cast is just like a good like.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love John Krasinski.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I regret it. I regret that one. Stop! I can't get it to stop!
Okay, who wants to go first? Heidi,
Oh my
let's hear your
gosh.
trivia question.
That was so loud. I need to turn it down. That was crazy.
This is giving me good content, guys.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. How many people have walked on the moon?
5. Sorry, I'm just doing what you do.
Oh, I know. She guesses before any like options are given.
Okay, is
Okay,
it
okay.
4 C's for the strawberry? Again, I thought it was a tomato.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're right. I mispronounced strawberry to sound like tomato.
Whatever. Okay, listen.
All right. We're listening.
How many people have walked on the moon?
Okay.
Is it 9, 7, 17, or 12?
I Buzz. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm like,
Like,
No, Buzz Aldrin. Yeah, Buzz Aldrin.
that's the only one I can
12?
name.
Neil Armstrong?
Oh,
Guys,
I mean, I'm not good with history. I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna say 9. 9.
I think 12.
9.
it's 12.
Oh,
Good job.
that was my just test taking the multiple choice, just guessing based on that.
Based on what?
I don't know. I just I took this class on like how tests are constructed, and so you can like kind of guess just based on how they construct the question and like what answers they give, you know?
I feel like that's how I do multiple choice too.
And so I just guessed based on that.
All right.
Don't make sense.
Anyway,
to me.
I know sometimes it doesn't
She's
make
got
sense to
some
me.
type of witchcraft.
No,
over
sometimes it
here.
doesn't make sense to me, but I'm like, yeah, it's got to be this, and it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess years of experience.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Discussions with Heidi, Nat, and Kim.
We're three sisters who talk about anything and everything while playing trivia.
We can't promise we'll always stay on topic, but we can promise we'll always be safe for work. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna be talking about people we have one-sided beef with.
By people, we mean celebrities.
Celebrities, but I also, because Nat asked me this, can we do fictional people? The answer is yes. And so I came up with a list of both. And so I thought we'd start with like the real people, non-fictional.
So celebrities.
Celebs, public figures, what
Celebs.
say you, even historical figures, if they're already, long gone. If they rub you the wrong way. Basically, how this works is one-sided beef. What it means is like you've never interacted with this person, but for some reason you just cannot bring yourself
to like them.
to like them. Like you avoid them. Like you avoid their music if you don't like them as a person. You avoid their movies if they're in them. Just everything about them kind of gives you the ick for no reason or a lot of reasons. But for a lot of mine, there's really not a good enough reason.
Yeah,
like a vibe.
really,
Yeah,
one of them
vibes.
is literally just like, I don't like them. Like
Fair.
there's like no other reason. It's just like I'm just annoyed.
fair. Okay, so how about we just each go around popcorn style
Okay.
and just do that. So Nat, go ahead and start, and then we'll just go this way.
Well, I feel like I have to start with one I already said, which is LeBron James.
Yeah.
Listen. He is just a cocky, like, little turd. I just can't. He's just so cocky. He thinks he knows everything. He thinks because he's a famous basketball player, he can, like,
Get away
dictate
with
the world.
Yeah.
And it just rubs me the wrong way. And I don't. He is an awesome basketball player, yes, but I hate the way he plays. He's a ball hog. I hate just how cocky he is. And just, like, I just can't.
He's a show off.
I don't
Show
like
off.
him.
We don't like him.
Don't like him.
We don't like him. One-sided beef.
Boo!
All right, coming out on top, obviously, was Joey King for me.
Joey. I hate her too. She for chin.
It's just everything about her.
Oh my
It's like from
goodness.
here down.
Yeah.
I just how her mouth sits, and she's like,
Oh, how
I don't
did
know.
she get
but we're not gonna hit
Jacob
on someone.
Elordi? That's
Allegedly,
my
she also
question.
got Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Who's that?
He was it Quicksilver
Oh,
in
Oh, really?
yeah
In like the
allegedly. I don't want to get sued. But allegedly they like had an affair when they were like doing press stuff. Yeah. Aaron Taylor Johnson right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh boy.
So I feel kind of conflicted because I'm like, go
She
her.
must have a great personality.
I don't care.
I don't care. All right. Cool.
Because Heidi really likes the kissing booth movies.
I like the first one. I've never seen the third one.
I honestly watched them only because of her male best friend, Jacob Elordi, Joey King. So, sorry.
What's her friend's name?
I forget, but he's cool. I need to
It's
write down the
Lee.
ones I actually
It's
like.
Lee.
Lee. But like
What's his actual name?
I have no idea. But I know he's engaged or married to someone.
He's married.
Married. They're really cute on TikTok.
He's gonna be in a new movie, called like.
I'm gonna
Preacher or
support
something.
him. I hear
I
Joey
thought
King.
that would be a good movie.
Yeah, because of him. So anyway, that's the vibes I'm going off of. Heidi, go ahead.
Okay. I'm sure this one is on Natalie's list. Dwayne Johnson.
Stole my thunder.
The Rock.
Well, you guys can discuss.
Dwayne Douglas Johnson. I don't like when people call him The Rock. Like,
DDJ.
oh,
He just sucks.
Dwayne-
He's just in everything these days,
Yeah.
and you just cannot go 2 minutes without somebody being like, "Oh yeah, he's in this movie, and he's now in this movie, and he got casted
Yeah.
in this movie." It's
know
just so annoying.
I'm not even gonna say I have a full-on beef with him. I'm gonna say it's like a little a little meatball, but it's very like acute. Okay, like listen,
A little sample deli.
listen, like him as a person, I actually think he's pretty cool, and like I like him as like a dad. Like he's really cool with his daughters and everything. But like I just am so tired of seeing him. I don't want to see him in another movie. I'm tired of his face. I'm tired of the same character he plays every time.
I think he peaked in the Tooth Fairy.
No, I think no.
Game plan. It was game plan for me. He peaked there.
the game plan.
That was the one different role he had.
My thing with him is that he plays the same character.
he does.
Just
He
different
really does.
fonts. And it's just like, am I wrong?
No, you're not.
But like he wears the same thing every, like Jumanji wears like the khaki shirt with like to show off his tattoo, and then cargo pants or whatever. Yeah. And then I'm sure in Game Plan he wore something similar.
Gosh. You know what? I thought he did an okay. Sorry, hold on. Stop it. I thought he did an okay job in like Jungle Cruise.
Oh,
yeah. He was all right. It was probably just because I love Emily Blunt, and so I was like,
That made it fun.
I
still
love
just can't.
Emily.
Emily Blunt.
I literally had a dream that we were friends. Like, that's how much I love her.
I
Because
love that.
I was friends with John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Dude, that would be my dream. I love them.
And we
Same.
were like McDonald's or something. Like she was just like, "Oh yeah, let's go catch up with John," and I was like, "All right, yeah, let's go." And like I just happened to be their best friend, and like
I love that for you.
it was awesome.
I love them so much.
I love
And they're just
them.
they're such
too.
talented people.
Yeah.
They're just so funny and nice and down to earth. Yeah, they got it all.
They deserve each other, honestly.
They do. They
Chef's
do.
kiss.
I
Alright.
agree. Okay, I'll go. Which Disney character was originally intended to be a villain?
Elsa.
Really? She was?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I knew that answer.
Why do I,
I mean,
try?
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, no, like it makes sense because I think in the original like fairy tale, she is a villain. She's the ice queen that freezes everything up. And then
So, what were your people on your list?
I made them up.
How you just goes again.
Jasmine, Esmeralda, and John Smith.
Oh, I could have picked John Smith.
I mean, arguably, he could be, right? Depending on how you look
He
at it.
started out as one.
colonizer.
But anyways, Elsa, I like that they made her more of like a hero though, because it's just like we like the villains that are more complicated. She's a hero that's very complicated because she's like not the typical hero.
It's true.
She's very like shy and reserved.
She has no confidence in herself. She's scared. Yeah.
That's I think was the turning point with Disney movies. Finally getting away from like the princesses that were perfect and like had perfect hair and everything about them was perfect except like the villain in the story was the bad part. Where like with Elsa, she was kind of her own worst enemy. And like that's very relatable. And I think that's why Frozen is so popular. I have like a whole tangent about that because people are like, the songs are overrated. Everything's overplayed. Like, yes, but it really was like a turning point because before that, The Lion King set the standard. And people are like, yeah, this princess movie's good, but is it Lion King worthy? No. Is it Oscar worthy? No. Frozen set that standard. And like, I think Tangled was the start of it technically, but because people were like, oh, it's a love story. They're like disregarding it, but I think Tangled started with that. 'Cause she was also very relatable.
Yeah, and she wasn't like, I mean, because we all get like taken and go live in a tower for 18 years.
Yeah.
But like,
I do it every Thursday.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I got that plan next week. Yeah.
Well, you have lipstick on you too. I got you, girl. There. Just gonna.
All right, break.
Okay, hold on. You gotta clean it. No, I want to show people that you come in clutch.
Okay, what was I gonna say?
Something about Tangled.
How she's relatable and how we obviously all get kidnapped.
Obviously.
Taken as a child.
But what did you say about? Oh yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was gonna say is like, with Rapunzel, she didn't mean to go out and find somebody that she like loved. You know, it was like
It's true.
she had a dream and she wanted to accomplish that dream,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that, whatever. But then she's like, But I like the fact that it didn't stop there. It was like she had another dream after the fact that she accomplished that one dream. So it's like it's a movie of setting goals almost.
Yeah.
Where it's like, but along the way, things could just like happen, you know, like things could like come together perfectly. And so you just, that's why I love Tangled so much, is because not only does the love story just like hit different, but like just the fact that she wasn't looking for anything. She was just being herself. She went out to accomplish a goal that she had, and she did it.
Yeah.
Well, and dreams change, and that's okay, right? Because like Eugene, he had a dream of being rich and everything, but it like changed. He didn't fulfill that. Well,
he married
did kind of
royalty.
Yeah,
he changed his dream. He changed his dream before he fulfilled that.
Yeah. Like it wasn't his top priority.
She fulfilled her dream and then kind of like went on to a new one, whereas he changed. And I feel like that's an okay, like, that's a good message. Like it's okay if your dream changes.
Or like even if the course changes to get that dream, because like happiness, if your goal is happiness, that looks different in everyone. And maybe in your mind at one point you think, oh, that's being in a nice house and being in love. But like, but what if you get to a different point and it's like, oh, I'm happy, but it's like that's not your life. Like you're not in a huge house, like, but you're still surrounded by people you love. And so Tangled. We can talk about Tangled all day, but we're not here to talk about nice things, Heidi.
That could have literally
we're talking about the beef we have.
It could be an episode of just me talk. I could just talk on and on about that show.
Okay, so let's just go down the rest of our list individually, like just rapid fire, so we can move on to the fictional characters. Now I think it's your turn.
Okay.
I thought it was my turn.
Oh, go Heidi.
Tom Hanks. I don't know why. He just like I feel like his older stuff was like really good and I really liked him, especially in like Toy Story and stuff. But like his newer stuff, I feel like he plays the same role.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of seeing him too.
Yeah, he's like kind of in everything too. And I kind of just am kind of done.
Yeah. Just like retire or something.
Yeah. He's done. You're probably very, very rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can see that.
I agree. All right, keep going down your list.
Okay. Julia Roberts, because duh. Nina Dobrev.
Oh, that should have been on my list.
She bothers the
Wait, is she the
From Vampire Diaries?
No, Elena. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. I do not like either of them.
I just thought of another one.
Anne Hathaway. Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't. It depends. But like majority when it's just like when people say, "Oh yeah, Anne Hathaway," I'm always like, "Ugh." But like some of her movies are good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't go wrong with that. Megan Fox, she just bothers me. I feel like she's just literally in every bad news article. There's something that she did or something that her ex-boyfriend did or whatever. I don't know. And I just don't care.
Like everything you know about her has been against your will.
Yeah. Exactly. Drew Barrymore, she's kind of lessened a little bit, but still.
Progress.
John Travolta, he just gives me the ick. I don't like him. He freaks me out. Jared Leto.
Oh, I can see that.
He's kind of like become an actor, but I'm like, no, stick to singing, okay? Don't do both. Don't be that person. Unless you're Zendaya, then be that person.
Or Beyonce.
I was literally thinking about her. I was like, she can do either.
She can do everything.
She can dance and she can act. So yeah, she deserves it.
She's just doing all
she
of
can
the
model.
singers a favor and just like letting them have some
Exactly.
some time.
But her song Replay, really good.
right?
Really
Put
good.
it on replay. That's, yeah.
Okay, Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bothers
she bugs
me.
me too, actually.
I think that's one of Jeff's celebrity crushes.
What?
So I have to kind of
No.
like sit with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I don't think so, actually. Maybe it's changed. It's been more ScarJo.
If Wes was
lately.
here, he would say Jennifer Lawrence.
I know. And she was on a lot of people's lists.
That's his celebrity crush?
No,
his,
he
his,
hates
his
her.
beef.
He does not like her.
Yeah, because I asked him that one time, I think.
Yeah,
He was like, Jennifer Lawrence.
I was asking him last night. I was like, "Yeah, this is like kind of an episode we're gonna do," and he was like, "Jennifer Lawrence," and I was like, "That's who you would choose?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't like."
That's one
her.
of the first things I asked him for some reason. Don't
It's
ask
like-
me why it
he's
came
like-
up.
He has his own reasons.
I'm
so I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. But I'm like, you can't deny she's a good actress.
No, I'm kind of the same way though. You remember when I was like obsessed with Hunger Games when it came out? I was like, I would watch interviews of hers. Like, I was a huge fan. But the more I've gotten older, the more I'm like,
She's kind of ridiculous.
she hasn't like grown.
Yeah.
I feel like as a person, she plays the same like bit in interviews. Like, oh, I'm kind of dumb. I'm kind of like airhead. And she just like, I don't know. I feel like she just thrives off of that. She's learned to like thrive off of that.
Yeah, that's
And
her
it just
brand.
kind of bugs me now.
She might be different now that she's kind of she's a mom and she like
Oh.
I haven't seen her.
I've heard to the contrary. So
But
I
she
don't know.
also, I don't feel like she's been in a lot of, like, she took a break,
Yeah, she did.
but she hasn't been in a lot of, like, interviews and things, too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But she is a really, really good actress.
Yeah.
Like, and I could say the same thing with, like, Anne Hathaway. Like,
Yeah.
she's a great actress,
Mhm.
but she gives me the ick, okay?
I don't understand
Any
it.
Kardashian
Oh,
drives
yeah.
me
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
I'm so sick of hearing about Kardashians. I do not want to hear about Kardashians anymore. Okay, Demi Lovato,
Okay.
don't like her. That's it.
All right. All right. Safe space.
Am I going?
Yeah,
My list is pretty short. I think, like, you're bringing up some more thoughts in my head, but my first was LeBron James. My second is also a basketball player. I guess I just get annoyed with sports.
Tell us what it
figures.
is.
It's Draymond Green.
I don't know who that is.
Who's that one on the what's it? It's yellow. It's also in California.
The Golden State
Lakers.
Golden
Warriors.
State Warriors.
Oh, where?
Steph
Steph
Curry.
Curry. Yeah.
Don't
You-
like
you
him.
don't like Steph
Don't
Curry?
like him.
I like Steph
I like
Curry.
his guy.
Anthony Davis because of his unibrow. I cannot stand
Okay,
him.
I can get behind that. I don't like KD because he just looks awkward to me.
That's fair.
I'm like, I'm just trying to
No,
figure
that's
out
fair.
how his awkward body does those things. I'm
How are
sorry.
you good at this?
Yeah. I mean, same with Joe Ingles, though. I love Joe Ingles. He's so funny, but, like, he just looks like the old math teacher.
Yeah.
Like, the chubby math teacher that's somehow keeping up with professional basketball
Yeah.
players. So,
It's kind of a wonder.
but anyways, Draymond Green, I don't even know what team he's on right now. I haven't been keeping up with NBA this year. But first of all, he's got a huge mouth. It just looks weird. It's
Fair.
disproportionate to his face. Second of all, he complains all the time. Literally any second, the camera isn't like on the ball. It's like on Draymond Green, and he's like complaining to the ref, and it just drives me insane.
That's
And he
annoying.
also just like picks fights, and he's just like, I think he has like the most technicals in them. Like he's just annoying. So there we go. There's that. Draymond Green.
Draymond Green. We hate him.
I hate him.
John Mayer for obvious reasons.
Ugh.
Die. Just kidding.
I said Dwayne Johnson, and then I just added Kristen Cruick because I remembered about like watching something, and I don't even know her as a person. She's on Smallville. She plays Lana.
Yes. I know
Ah,
who you're talking about.
So like, look, I don't even know her as a person. I haven't seen her in anything else, so I feel really bad if it's just like they gave her a really crappy role and everything, because Lana just might be an awful character that she had to play, but I just can't. Like, anytime she would come on screen, I was like, here we go again. Like, I just couldn't. It was so bad.
Yeah, or is it like the character itself that you just...
It might be, but I think it was partly her
Because
acting.
that's what I think of, like, Nina Dobrev. I'm like, do I just hate her character, or do I don't like...
No,
do
but I
Yeah.
saw her in something else, and I don't like
That's
her.
why I would like to see Kristen in something else, but I haven't. But I also do think it was somewhat, she was just a young actress at the time. So, like, the character, because I think of the character, I'm like, Lana, she's a pretty cool character. Like, she's got her things. But I think it just was compounded by, like, her learning to be an actress still. And it was just so cringy sometimes. I'm just like, eh. So, yeah.
Is that it?
That's it. That's all I could
That's
think
your
of.
list?
Yeah.
All right, well, buckle up. Just kidding. It's
Buckle
not-
up.
I had to narrow it down, guys. There's a lot of people I can talk about, but here we go. Minnie Mouse. She's on my fictional list because I have a long list for that one, too. And you can actually see her at Disneyland. So.
Why?
Are we on fiction lists now?
No.
Oh.
She is technically a celebrity.
She's a celebrity, public figure.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
But
Who
Kermit the
I-
Frog's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was dumb that he was on The Masked Singer, okay?
Yeah, I hate that.
just gonna say
that was dumb. Minnie-
Anytime I don't even remember like what his cover was, but anytime they would sing, I was like,
sounds
this
like
is straight up Kermit the Frog. But I was like, no,
sounds like Patrick
he's not like a
Mahomes.
person. And they unveil him. It's Kermit the Frog. I was like,
Yeah. no, yeah. They did us dirty with that one.
Okay.
But Minnie Mouse, I don't have a lot to explain with that. I don't like her. John Cena,
Oh yeah.
also don't like him.
kind of
How you guys feel about Dwayne Johnson is how I feel about John Cena. I'm sick of him.
Gotcha.
Amy Schumer,
Same.
Okay.
Don't like her either.
I cannot support her. I'm sorry. And I support women. I just don't support her. For some reason, anyone Chris Evans dates, I have like beef with. And then it's crazy because like no, listen.
His current one.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy for him. But at the same time, I'm like, why? And so
What, you just don't think anyone's good enough for him? Is that
no,
why?
I don't know. I can't explain it because he's not like on my top 5 celebrity crushes list either. Like Sebastian Stan can date whoever he wants, and I'm happy for him. For some reason, just
Oh, I
anyone
love
that Chris
Sebastian Stan.
Evans dates, I'm just like, I don't know. He just gives me perpetual uncle vibes.
I just thought of a fictional character that I don't like.
Ooh, save it for the
Okay.
next list. All right, sorry, Ben Shapiro's on my list because he has just very bad takes on things that I enjoy, and so I'm just
So
like,
he just doesn't agree with you, so you hate him.
yeah.
Got it.
No, it's not. It's more than that. It's also just like how he just like, I don't know. He kind of asks for it, and he has kind of like a punchable face. There's some things that he'll say, and I'm like, okay, points were made.
Is
But
it that like
It's his voice, actually.
Is it like it's because it's his way or the highway?
Yeah, it's
or...
just so matter of fact.
Yeah, like he's so like also just so passionate about some stuff that he's just very extremist, and it's just like I cannot see his stuff. I had to block him on Facebook because it just was too much. I was like, all right, you can't let anyone enjoy anything. Like, what's your problem? Okay, Zoe Deschanel. Sorry,
Aww.
and it's
I
sad
like
because I
her.
love New Girl. She's my least favorite character in that show. When there's literally anyone else on that show. When they show her being a teacher, I'm like, okay, skip. Like, I'll do like the Netflix 10-second skip. So I'm like, I know what happened. She's gonna connect with the student with her guitar and like cry about it later. Like that's literally every episode. But yeah, Zoe Deschanel, sorry. Brie Larson on my list.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot
I
about
know
her.
she wasn't on my list, but also agree.
I don't
Yes.
like her.
It's just because I saw her in the Fast 10 trailer when we saw Quantumania recently, and it just brought up those feelings again. So it's very fresh.
Anger was
Wait,
boiling.
where did it start with you guys though? Was it like because they brought her into the MCU
No,
universe?
it was before that. It was when she was on
Before
a
that.
decom.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on a Disney Channel original movie, like years ago, about two sisters that did like drag racing, and
I just think she's a horrible actress.
yeah, I just don't like her. And then after that, Sleepover. If you guys ever saw that movie, oh my gosh, we need to watch it.
I probably won't because I don't like her.
Well, she's like one of the bad girls in it, though, so she's a villain. So
you can
you're,
hate
you,
her.
Oh,
you
okay.
can hate her.
Justify.
All right, let's watch it today.
Yeah, so she's on my list. Where did it start for you guys though with her?
I mean, she wasn't even on my radar until Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
so.
same.
That's fair.
But as soon as I heard that, I was like,
Did
Blah,
she have
throw
Captain
up.
Marvel first and then it was Endgame?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, at the beginning I was like, okay, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Captain Marvel wasn't that bad. I was like, it's fine. Towards the end, I don't like Captain Marvel as a character
yeah.
because I think
that's
she's
part of
too
what influenced me.
powerful. And she can do whatever the frick she wants.
Yeah.
And she literally just like punches something and it blows up. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, but then she's just so high and mighty about it.
Yeah.
And then like the way she portrays the character, it drives me insane.
Yeah. Don't like her.
So she's also on my fictional character list too.
Oh, Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
Okay, makes sense. So I didn't put Megan Fox, but I did put her recent husband, boyfriend, Machine Gun Kelly. Don't like him. He's ugly. He looks like a sewer rat. And that's not why I don't like him.
He looks like a mouse. He's got a little pointy
Yeah,
nose
yeah,
and
he
then like
does.
the white hair.
He does.
It's weird.
It's weird, and he's just weird, and like they were weird together. So whatever. Okay, I'm gonna get hate for this. Jennifer Morrison. Do you guys know who she is?
I feel like.
She's from Once Upon a Time, the blonde.
Oh, okay.
No, I kind of
Okay.
agree.
Yeah. She was also on House as Dr. Cameron. Hated her in that too. So I confirmed with myself, talked about it, meditated, and it's her. It's not the show. Like these are great shows. Once Upon a Time, the first 2 seasons, great TV. House,
Okay.
great TV.
I'm on the opposite of the Jennifers. Is it Goodwin?
Yeah.
Jennifer? I don't really like her.
Oh, I love her.
I don't really like her acting. I don't know her as a person.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I think I actually, you know what? I like her in Zootopia.
Oh yeah,
Right. No,
way to go on the good side.
I like her. I didn't like her as Snow White fully. I was like, whatever. She looks kind of like her. Fine. But I liked her in other movies. Like she's in Mona Lisa Smile. She's also in Something Borrowed, which I hate the premise of the
Oh,
movie.
Yes, me too.
But I
I read that book.
Oh, me too. Messed me
I
up.
was like, that's a stupid book.
Yeah, literally, I was so
Yeah,
mad.
I
So
think-
mad.
I think you suggested that movie to me and Colton, and we watched it, and we were like, "What did Kim just put us through?" Like, we were
Listen,
so upset.
I every time you guys ask me for movie suggestions, I'm like,
I know, and then we still do. We're like, "Yeah, no, Kim had that really good suggestion that one time," and then we're like,
like, why do we ask her?
ones, and then it's just the one good one.
Oh,
Well, they're good to me. It's not that they're good. They're just like, I'm like,
It's just to get you out of your like comfort.
Yeah, I think that's why we asked, because it's like she's gonna present us with movies we probably haven't heard of,
or
like
would never watch.
Yeah.
but whatever.
like the Family Stone, which apparently was on a lot of people's. I don't know why I was looking this up the other day. People's favorite movies that like get hated on a lot, and someone made a list, and his was like included the Family Stone, and I was like, yeah, he gets it. Because I like it's a comfort movie for me.
Oh, what's that actress in that one?
Which one?
What the main one? That's, like, married
Oh,
into
Sarah
the
Jessica
family.
Parker.
Oh yeah.
She's also on.
Sometimes I don't like her. Sometimes I do.
It's her voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of voices, you know how you guys started watching Madam Secretary?
Yeah.
Her voice, I love it.
Right?
I was gonna be like, if you hate her voice,
like
I
was about to defend her.
her voice is so iconic. Like it's just like
so
like
her.
Kim said. Like when I saw it for the first time, and I was like, I knew immediately it was her because it's just so distinct.
She just like I don't know. Every time I listen, like I just want to watch.
I
because of her.
know.
It's just for her voice.
She
like,
is
alone.
that character. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
I
'cause
love her.
I know her from Jurassic Park, but like I just completely. She's Madam Secretary now.
Yeah.
Like, I just.
Well, because
I
like
love
mom
her.
has been watching it, and I kind of just like go in and I like do homework while she's watching, even though she like turns it up super loud. But that's besides the point. It's just like so I can't stop. I can't
Yeah.
stop watching. I'm like I'm literally just hurting myself by being here. But like I love her voice so much, and I'm like trying to really love her character, even though I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
But I love her character,
No, I love her character.
and
No,
so
she's amazing.
I was like, you know. She was probably my mom in another life because, like, her voice just, like, I just gravitate towards it.
No, I think that's everyone.
Yeah, no.
She's a very underrated actress. I don't even know her name. Do you guys know?
It's. I can't
Zo-
say it.
Zoe?
No, it's starts with a T.
Taya?
Oh gosh,
I just looked it up.
I can't. Yeah, it's something kind of like different, like where I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it.
I don't know.
She's old. Taya Leone.
Yeah,
Taya. Ah, I was right.
You are?
Leone. Yeah,
Taya Leone. Yeah, love her. Love her and
so-
everything she does.
she's so pretty. Her eyes get out. They're so pretty, and then her voice.
Girl crush.
Yeah.
Girl crush.
No, for real.
For her voice. Honestly,
I'm so glad
everything.
everybody's on agreement.
Okay, but I was seriously so scared for like
I know. I
2
literally
seconds.
was like, oh no.
I literally- I was like
fight with Heidi.
I was like backing up into the corner of like mine and Natalie's side because I know how Nat feels. I was gonna be like,
I wanted to bring this up to you guys because I was like, her voice, I just want to know.
I
Like,
just think it's so. I think honestly, that's why Mom watches it, because Mom came over and she didn't want to go home, and I was like, "Well, just watch my show with me." And so I turned it on, and she's like, "I don't know what's going on." And I was like, "Honestly, Mom, I don't know half the time either. I'm learning stuff, and like you just have to kind of like try and pay attention and learn what you can." Sometimes I stop and look things up because I'm like,
how
I don't know what
accurate
this
is
is.
it?
I don't think it's
Like the current events aren't accurate, but I think a lot of like the
The roles that she plays.
like roles and like the relationships with countries.
she is as well a lot.
Yeah.
similar.
yeah.
And so I really like it. I feel like, and I just like learn about things. Like last night, I was like looking up about the Dalai Lama. I don't know if I'm
Dalai
saying that
Lama?
right. And so I was like looking up things. Like I just like it. And so,
Love it
but I think Mom watches it because Madam Secretary is cool.
because we love her.
She's cool, and you're
Yeah.
like family too.
Yeah,
like
I love
her
Henry.
as a mother.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting so excited. I literally just like almost called Colton during the week because I was watching an episode and I was like, you know what? I was like, no, like they cannot be acting because they were like hugging and like having like a husband and wife scene, like not anything like, bleh, but like they were just like hugging and comforting each other and talking, and like just the way that like she was like comforting him and stuff. I was like, they cannot be acting. I look it up. They are in a relationship in real life and have been for the entirety of the show. And I was like, yes.
That's awesome.
I love when that happens,
I know.
honestly,
It just makes it better.
because I think to myself, I cannot get in those like intimate, vulnerable moments with someone for my job and like fake it.
Yeah. Well,
can't fake that.
Is that show over or is it still going?
There's 6 seasons. I think it's done.
Sad.
Hey, but at least like it's done. You don't have to wait. Bridget, I'm talking to you.
But six seasons. That's why like when I looked at it, I was like, okay, it's got 6 seasons. It's gotta
Yeah.
be pretty good. They went for 6. So
Yeah, when they go past 3, that's when you know it's like solid.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right.
Here's my question. What is the highest grossing video game franchise to date? Mario? I was waiting for you to guess.
I almost
did not say
What were you
anything.
gonna say? Just out of curiosity.
I was gonna say Nintendo, but
well, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a franchise.
yeah.
Like okay, so yeah, here are my options.
Okay.
Mario,
Okay.
Pokemon,
Ooh,
Call of Duty, or Street Fighter.
it's Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, it's Pokemon.
Okay.
I was gonna say there's like so many different. Like I know people that got Game Boys because of Pokemon. Like they didn't get any other
Pokemon's
games.
been around
A long
And
time.
they just
Superior.
still keep going.
and it's still
going strong.
expanding.
I
Yeah,
know,
it's
I know
going
my
strong.
husband's a Mario supremacist, but
I love Mario. It's like the
Pokemon
only
hits.
games
I
I'll
mean,
play.
my husband still like watches Pokemon videos. It's like a YouTube video of like a grown man like explaining the different Pokemon. I'm like,
that's Jeff with Mario. Like he'll be like cracking up, and I'm like, "What is he laughing at?" Like we're like in bed, you know, doing our own thing. I'm reading from my Kindle. He's looking at his tablet, and then I look over, and he's cracking up, and it's a video of some dude playing a Nintendo game, a Mario game.
are you kidding? If we were back, you know, back in the day, Jeff was like 12 to 15, and you would ask me who his crush was, I would have said Princess Peach.
Oh, and I like rag on her when we
I
play.
don't like her either.
Fictional character.
He would
I
always
heard
be
my list.
her whenever we would play games. That was his character.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Well, you know what he told me once? Because when we played Fortnite a lot with you guys, I like, and we were dating still. I was like, Jeff, why do you always pick the female skins? And he was just like, because when we're running, it's kind of nice to have something to look at.
He did not.
He did. He's a man. It's honestly,
Oh my gosh.
I'm embarrassed. Don't look at me.
no, but like, I was like, that's fair. And so whenever I like play a dude, or when he and I are playing together, he's like, where are you at? And I'm like, because it's nice to have something to look at.
Yeah, that's why
Jeff.
you can watch oh my gosh, Top Gun and be like, just nice to have something to look at, you know? There's something for everyone in that movie.
There is. There's something for everyone.
Oh my god.
Okay, so really quickly, we're gonna go through our lists for the fictional characters. You guys, how long is your list? I guess Mine's not
started
long.
trying to think about it, and I only got in one deep.
Okay,
So
so do you want me to start then?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Rory Gilmore.
Oh, I knew somebody was gonna bring her up.
I'm so mad. She sucks.
Anyway, moving on. Aurora from Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
Ariel from Little. Just don't like him. Don't like him. Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
once
like
again, the main character of a show just did not do it for me. And I feel like when
I
you're
feel
the
like
main
all the
character.
other characters are a lot better.
Right. Well, like then there's shows like Ted Lasso because I thought maybe it's just like every show for me. I root for the underdogs, like the background cast. That's like still part of the main cast, but they're not the main focus point. No, because Ted Lasso, he's my favorite character in the show, and
He's
so
so cute.
and he's
I
the
love
show. And there's other characters that are fantastic. There's no bad character in that show. So for Ted Lasso to be my favorite says a lot. So anyway, Ted Mosby. Enough said. Rita Skeeter. In both books
Rita-
and movies.
Oh my gosh, that's so valid.
I hate her.
I hate her too.
Hate her. What about Dolores Umbridge?
Okay. All
No,
right.
that's two ways. She
Okay,
probably
let
hates me too.
Let me show you my list. Oh my gosh, I'm so Dolores Umbridge. Because do you remember that little kitty journal I had that had like the
Yeah.
lock and key?
Yeah.
I have like a total of 1 entries in there, and it's about how much I hate Dolores Umbridge. I'm like 12 years old writing about how much I hate Dolores
diary.
Umbridge.
No, I didn't put her on my list because I know it would be two ways.
That's true.
She would
That's
hate
true.
me. Because I would talk back at her if I was at
that's true.
Hogwarts. So
Rita Skeeter, man. Oh, yeah, she's the worst.
the worst. In
worst.
books and movies.
I think I was like screaming when Hermione finally like puts her in her place. I was like, yeah!
She literally just caught her as a bug.
Yeah!
And just kept her alive in the jar.
Amazing.
Like, that is just like the
Hermione is so bad at it. I love her. Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
Oh my
love
gosh.
that. And that's what I would do. That's what I would do. And
She's
so,
like my top list of like characters I love.
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
easily.
100%.
Hermione Granger, one of the best written
It's like-
characters.
just like the fact where Ron is like, "Don't tell her I said that." Where he, we
yeah.
will last 3 days without her.
Yeah.
Don't tell her I said that.
Oh my god.
I love that. I love that. Okay, moving on a little bit. Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, let me just paint the picture. Hey guys, you guys remember that movie? It's the OG one, not the Charlie and the Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory.
okay.
So he's literally in bed with the other 3 grandparents. That's not a problem. As soon as his grandson gets the golden ticket and wins, That's when he finally decides to get out of his bed and say, you know what? Yeah, I want to go to win this prize. No. Charlie was the only one to bring a grandparent on the tour. Grandpa Joe sucks. Anyway, selfish. Okay. I also put down, I might get hate for this. Dora the Explorer and her friends. Listen, as a child, I would get so angry when she'd be like, can you say lago, like for lake? And I'm like screaming it. Say lago! I say it! My mom said I would get like visibly upset and just like yell. And then the backpack and the map are the worst. They're like, where should we go? I'm like, you literally have it painted on, like, do I have to do everything for you? You guys remember that guy from Drake and Josh? I would get angry about that. That was me as a child. I would just get so mad. All right, and then last but not least, Bella Swan. Listen, worst written character, and that's saying a lot because Edward Cullen exists. I just don't, how they were written was terrible.
And you guys want me to watch these movies? Are you sure?
Yes.
You want me to read these books?
Yes.
I'm like halfway through, and I'm like, ugh.
No, but like Bella Swan, I didn't like her in the books. I didn't like her in the movies. And I think that's part of her charm, though. Because like I realized now that I've been reading a lot of books recently where the female character just sucks. And I'm just like, ugh. But I can't stop reading because I want to know what happens. And so I'm just like, maybe it's just some female characters are written terribly. And Bella Swan.
Do you think it's just because now you're an adult and you're like, actually, most people aren't like amazing. And so you just like, no. Yeah, this is real. And you just go along with it.
I don't know. I think because when I was even reading the like Twilight books as a teenager, I guess, I would just get so upset because I'm like, you're so dumb. Like when she tried to kill herself.
Oh yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, she's so dramatic.
She does that multiple times.
Is, like seriously just like so dramatic.
Like get over it. And then like, but what I did, I will say this. On the other hand, though, how Stephanie Meyer wrote the Depression months was very like, whoa.
That's the thing though. It's like,
so
that's why like maybe when we're teenagers we relate so much because like you feel things and
deeply,
you feel things deeply even if they're not like logical. And so like I have to always remember that like it's a teenager, just because like it seems dumb to us doesn't mean it's not
that's
real
true.
to them. So,
but still, I'm just like. Anyway, that's my list.
All
Heidi,
right, my list. I'm missing. So I like split it up as like singers and like TV characters and whatever. Some other singers I have is Doja Cat. Don't like her. Ed Sheeran thinks way too highly of himself. Like he's not really that attractive, and then he just like makes these most amazing songs ever. Like I can't fault him for that. But honestly, I'm just like, why are you here? And then Shawn Mendes. He's so overrated. A lot of his songs were just so mediocre, I would say. Anyway, Elena from the Vampire Diaries on my list.
obviously.
Obviously. She's literally the reason I cannot watch that show.
But I would say Bella Swan is worse.
Who?
Bella Swan from Twilight. Because Elena doesn't try to like... what's the point? I'm just like, she doesn't do extreme things for the dude.
Yeah.
Like she sometimes puts him in his place and is like, this is ridiculous. But then the next episode they're back together. So I guess she's stupid too.
Oh no.
So yeah, Elena sucks.
I mean, for some reason I'll always support Damon and Elena together, but
Same.
I don't like her. Anyway.
Yeah.
Meredith Grey.
Who's that?
From Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay.
She's the main character. Oh, it's like literally the show is named after her. She sucks.
And she's leaving the show. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did know that.
They're going on without her, and it's called Grey's
It's gonna
Anatomy.
last like 2 more seasons, like probably the same thing as Vampire Diaries, where they killed off Elena, and then the show went on for 2 more seasons. Like she didn't exist. Well, like she did exist, but like she didn't. Yeah, I think they're gonna do fine without her. But I haven't seen the newest season, so I can't vouch for the characters now.
I'm still on
They
the
just-
last episode of season 7.
Oh,
I don't know. I got to this point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm too depressed watching this show.
yeah, that's fair.
And I'm like, and I know a whole bunch of things about the characters in the future, and like they're my favorite characters. I'm like, I just cannot have my favorite characters die off anymore. Okay, I just can't go through this again.
That's fair.
And then my other one is Veronica from Riverdale.
Oh, okay.
See, for me, it's Betty from Riverdale. I just don't.
Yeah.
I only
character.
I think I only watched the first
whole
season,
show.
but I can see that.
What was it that you said that had me? You said something earlier, and now I can't remember what my
No.
beef was.
Whatever. Well, I'm just going to end us there. But before we end, I do want to say, please don't get people canceled because of our opinions.
Oh yeah.
Not that anyone cares, but like, I'm just saying, like, take everything what we say with a grain of salt. Like,
This is all our opinion.
Yeah, and
not fact.
it's okay if you totally disagree with us.
like, am I?
In fact, if you do, leave a comment.
Yes.
There you go.
And follow us on everything. We're on pretty much everything except LinkedIn. But we're on everything. We're gonna start like adding more things. But yeah, I'm gonna say I just want to end. I will watch the new Little Mermaid movie. For anyone asking, thank you. Since I hate Ariel, I will watch it for the hate.
Okay.
I love mess. Okay.
Thanks for listening to Discussion. Follow us on Instagram at Discussion Podcast and slide into our DMs to tell us what you would like to hear on the show. Tune in next week for another episode with your favorite sisters.